Hey everyone, here's going to be my top 10 WiiWare games. Now, a lot of people have some misconceptions about Nintendo's WiiWare. Yes, the whole design of the whole Wii Shop channel, all that was completely terrible, but the WiiWare had some amazing games in it, and in my opinion, the best downloadable game of this generation, and one of the best games of the generation at that. You know, the WiiWare had some amazing games, and here's my top 10. But first, I want to list off some games I haven't gotten yet for the WiiWare that I've heard are very promising, have got great review scores, all that. So, I'm just going to talk about those really quick here. Didn't get Moto Heroes, which apparently is amazing. I didn't get any of the Final Fantasy games. I didn't get Fast Racing League. I didn't get the rest of the Bit Trip series other than Bit Trip Beat. I didn't get Art of Balance, Toki Tori, Jet Rocket Art Style series. I didn't get any of those. I didn't get Mega Man 10. I didn't get any of the Tales of Monkey Island, which I really should. I didn't get Drift Mania. I didn't get Bit Boy, Onslaught, or Protothea. And those are just some of the ones that I didn't get. And those are all ones that got really great review scores and I've heard very great things about. But now let's just get to my top 10. But first off here, I do want to mention 3 games that didn't make it, just barely didn't make it. Mega Man 9, Fluidity, and Pirates: The Key of Dreams. I liked all 3 of those games, but they just didn't make the top 10. But here's the top 10, guys. So, right here, Max and the Magic Marker. Now, this game, this is basically what Drawn to Life should have been. I just love the idea of it. As you guys can see here, you know, you draw into the levels, and you know, you can just move the physics like that. And I love these ideas of using drawing as a certain like gameplay technique and being able to draw into the world. I really love that idea, and Max and the Magic Marker was one of the first ones to use it really well. And it was just a fantastic game, good amount of content in it, and it was just a really fun game to play. Next here, number 9, Nicky Rockin' Now, this is a game a lot of you guys probably haven't even heard of, but this is a really fantastic game. It's basically a platformer, but you're using the Wii remote. You know, you hold the Wii remote, you spin it like this, and then you just click the A button. It's really simple in that aspect, but it does get very difficult. It's just a very true platformer that's very unique, and it was really fantastic game. I really loved it. Next game here, Evasive Space. Now, this is a game. I was looking for this game a lot when it first came out because it's so unique. It had some great music to it, but what was really amazing was that it was using the different type of control scheme, and I love when you have a different control scheme and you have to then try to master that to get good in the game. This game is all about avoiding things. It's not about blasting through stuff. You're trying to go through basically these mazes like this, and you're just trying to avoid getting killed, and you basically have to go to checkpoints and all that kind of stuff. It's really a fantastic game, and definitely something you guys should all check out. Next here we have Rage of the Gladiator. Now, this was really hyped up because it was one of the first WiiWare games to use the Wii Motion Plus, and it used it very well as well. It did really good with it. It wasn't anything bad. It's basically a Punch-Out game, but in Roman times and all that stuff, medieval times. But it is mythology and stuff. You're facing like Medusa, as you can see, and animals like that. And it's a lot of content in the game, and it's really fun. If you like Punch-Out, I'd definitely say give this game a try. It's definitely a good game. Next here we have Lit. Now, this is a puzzle horror game, I guess you could say. It's not about action really, but you are moving the person. But basically, what you have to do is you're trying to save your girlfriend, and your school has been taken over by a whole bunch of like demons and stuff, and basically what you have to try to do is go through the different classrooms in the school by unlocking light, as in like say you'd throw a rock and you'd hit a door and that would allow light to make a passage for you, or you turn on a lamp and that would make a certain circle around of light. It's a very unique puzzle game, and it's just really a breath of fresh air, and it was a fun game with a lot of levels in it too. It was definitely worth everyone's money. Next here we have Nick's Quest Kindred Spirits. This is basically a platforming game, and it's beautiful, has some great level designs, and just a very nice, great platform game on the WiiWare, and for relatively cheap, and it was just a really again just a great game. Number 4 here we have Bit Trip Beat. Now, I haven't gotten the other Bit Trip games, as I told you guys at the start of but I do plan on getting this game, Bit Trip Saga or Bit Trip Complete for the Wii or the 3DS, because I really loved Bit Trip Beat, but I just didn't have the chance to go and get the other games in the series. I really loved Bit Trip Beat, the fantastic music with some just fun gameplay. I do wish it was a little bit more to the game, but again, the levels are pretty difficult after a little while. They are really long, so there's a fair amount of content considering you'll die quite a few times. But really, it's just a fantastic game, and you're going to go through, you're going to want to beat the game. You're not going to just play the game, die a couple times, and not want to pick it up. It's a game you'll want to pick up over time. Number 3 here is Swords and Soldiers. Now, I probably like this game more than other people do, but just something about this game really hooked me to it. You know, it's basically a real-time strategy game kind of a thing, where you're not controlling the actual people, you're just controlling the icons that you can see on the top here, and what you do is you press them, and that be creating them from your fortress, and you have to have your people go on one side of the map, and then they have to go destroy the people on the other side, and use strategy. So say you see the enemy releasing a whole bunch of archers to you, so then you'd get a whole bunch of warriors to run in there and hurry up and hit them. You know, like there's a lot of stuff like that. There's god powers basically that you have, like you're a commander and stuff. It goes through a lot of levels in the story mode. It's a fantastic game. Number 2 here is the Lost Winds series. Yes, the series, I couldn't just do one of them, but Lost Winds 1 was the game to get when WiiWare first came out, and it is still one of the best downloadable games of this generation. It used the Wii Remote amazingly. It looked beautiful, and just everything about it worked really great. I do, again, wish it was a little bit longer, but that's just because I was having so much fun with it. I played through it multiple times. It was fantastic. And then Winter of the Melodias, which is the second one that came out later on in the Wii's life cycle. Fantastic, improved on everything Lost Winds did. Might have lost some of the luster, I guess you could say, from the first Lost Winds, because it wasn't original, brand new or anything, but it definitely was a fantastic game. And in my opinion, this next game here is the best downloadable game this generation, probably the best downloadable game ever. World of Goo. This game, I should be putting this up because there's music behind this, but the music in this game is absolutely fantastic. The visuals look beautiful. Just the whole concept of this game was absolutely fantastic, and the whole hype around it, of it just being made by 2 people, it's astounding, because just these 2 people that made this game have made a game that beats out any Call of Duty, any Battlefield, hell, it beats out some Mario games. Hell, it beats out some it beats out so many games. They're just made by these 2 people. This game shows that a simple concept put with extreme polish and amazing level design, and just everything that they did, extreme polish, made this game what it is, and it is a fantastic game. It's a game anyone should get. It's on PC, it's on the WiiWare. Just pick it up, play it, because this is one of the best games of the generation, not just downloadable. It's fantastic. But again, guys, thanks guys for watching. There's my top 10 WiiWare games. Again, WiiWare was a fantastic service. It's some great games, and that's not even counting the Virtual Console. Hopefully you guys leave some video response of your top 10 WiiWare games. You know, Wii's almost done, so I wanted to do a video like this, remembering back to how excited everyone was when WiiWare was coming out. Sadly, I haven't followed it as much recently, but I remember just, a couple of years back, I'd be WiiWare all the time and be playing the games, and fantastic games, and it was a really great service. Kind of disappointing in some ways, but they did really well with it. There's some special games out for it. But again, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.